Welcome to a MainlyDIY.com video.
So here is a one where I zigzagged my paper clip in, and I ended up breaking a lot of needles on that, so that wasn't so cool. This one I made a little pocket and stitched it in, and I can feel it, but it's away from where I was stitching, so that's a lot better. So I'm going to show you how I make my little pocket for my paper clip to use as my nose piece. So I just fold it in half. I sew along 3 edges. Take my paper clip, and I like these coated paper clips. And then I just slide my paper clip right in the end there. Push it down in there. And then I would take my sewing machine, do a little stitch across that to secure it in. And then when I got ready to sew my mask layers together, and I'm just going to take, I don't have enough parts here right now, so I'm just going to pretend that I'm sewing those together. So I figure out about where the middle is, set that down, and then I'd put a pin along here. So that's about my middle, put my pin there, and do my stitching, and I'm able to move that wire right down to the folded edge so I don't hit my needle with it, because when I did the zigzag I ended up just breaking a lot of needles, so that's how I do that. Okay, this mask doesn't have a wire in it, so and I'm not going to resew it, so I'm going to take the outside. I don't want it on the inside because I don't want any of these edges rubbing up against my face. And then I just take some duct tape and tape it down. I'm going to take it out of the sleeve. You could do it in the sleeve if you have one, or you can make one with duct tape. And I am just going to use some other tape to pretend it's duct tape. Straighten that out. Fold it over just like that. I probably should have left a little bit more of the taped edge, but I can mold that on there right where I want it. Actually, I think I'll just, I'm going to trim it along there a little bit. So I've kind of made a little pocket that way, and then I will take another piece of tape and just tape it on right where I want it to be. Tuck it right up in there. And a little trick for getting around the curves is just make a, I've got too much tape, so I'm going to trim that off a little bit because my tape's too wide. Okay, so and I'm going to trim this down a little bit closer as well. This is the one my wire's in. There we go. So place that wire in there, and see, I've kind of got a curve, and it doesn't maybe go around the curve too much. And again, I'd use duct tape that was more sticky than this. This is just a masking tape that's made to be pulled off. But what you can do is just make a little clip in it, and then I can put this side down and then fold this side over the top. And again, I wouldn't necessarily have that quite so wide, but it's as simple as that. And on a straight surgical mask type, it would be a heck of a lot easier because they're straight across and you don't have to worry about that curve.